Hello and welcome to another Radio Rambles. I know, another one. This one is something a little special. As we know, it's the start of the year. January and February are miserable months. Miserable, especially in the UK. The weather is awful, so I like to occupy my time indoors by scouring the internet for obscure and strangely niche online radio stations, and I thought after spotting a couple, I thought I'd start my own. And in this episode, I'm going to introduce you to my new online radio station. But first, the ones that I spotted include the one that you're seeing on screen, and this one is the source of inspiration for my very own. I'll drop a couple of other radio stations that I found, and I'd love to know if you've come across any more so I can add them to my collection. Now this one is called You Are Listening To, and what it does, it mixes in a really nice way police scanner radio transmissions and ambient music, which is a bit of a bizarre combination when you say it out loud, but it actually works really well. And I'm not going to fire it up and start playing it because I'll get hit by a copyright strike, no doubt. But it's there in the description as well for you to have a play. Now, I wanted to do something like this as well because I find this strangely enjoyable and relaxing. And if you watch my previous videos on web SDRs, I've been firing up those websites, listening in, as well as trying to capture some of my own radio equipment and recording some transmissions, getting those little peeks, seeking or watching through those little windows into people's lives, casting the ambient musical net into the sea of megahertz. Yeah, I know. That's a good one, that, isn't it? And what I got, a small collection of nice little recordings, and I've put them to a ambient backing track. And I've called it Number Station, because why not? Number Station. And here it is. Looks really cool. Look at it on the mobile. Even better. That's really cool. And what it does, it basically, as I said, will select tracks at random and it will start playing. Now the collection I've got is quite small at the minute, but I'm going to keep adding to it and I'm going to keep growing it because this is really interesting, and it'd be nice to see if anyone out there is also interested in it as well. But yeah, if I press listen, it'll start playing.
Who's running the actual station itself.
So what you're hearing is a recent transmission that was captured on one of those web SDRs. And like I said, you can go through my previous Radio Rambles, so you can start listening in and recording if you would like yourself without needing any radio equipment at all. You just need a web browser.
On the digital side,
this is really cool. I'm actually looking at composing the ambient tracks myself, which is really good as well. I'm learning quite a lot, and I'm actually quite fired up and enthusiastic about this project. I'm just going to pause it. I'm going to pause it for a second. Now, where I see this going now is collecting those recordings and putting them over the ambient backing tracks, but also it'd be really cool to do live transmissions. And I've had a look around at a few platforms that will allow me to create a live online radio station. They're a bit pricey for little projects like this, but I'm still looking around. So if anybody knows of any free or really, really cheap, inexpensive live streaming radio platforms, please do let me know, because I'll be really, really interested, because I can see this going in all sorts of directions, but I really like the live aspect, going live and hunting out these signals and mixing them to backing tracks in real time, and I think that'd be really cool. But anyway, that's Number Station. You can get it on your mobile phone. You can get it in your web browser. It looks something a little like this. Thanks for watching. Do try and help me out if you can. Put a note in the comment if you find any more obscure radio stations that you've stumbled on or you listen to regularly, but also if you know of any low-cost live radio streaming services, I'll be grateful. All right, let's hit play and listen to it once more.
M7BYDKC5RJL. Well, personally, Keith, I haven't had an issue with digital.
And there you go. That's Number Station. Numberstation.co.uk. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you again on another episode of Radio Rambles.
W0 and my All-Star node, I think it's